Tommy Reynolds has his gun out. He's pointing the gun, and all of a sudden, I see this woman.
They say it's on every single station. They're saying that Daddy died.
I don't think his life ended at Holston's that night.
If it wasn't for Sopranos, I don't know if I'd be here, you know.
My first thing, and I'm with these legends, my De Niro.
One night I jumped out of a car doing 60 miles an hour because I was addicted.
Salute, Mob 2. Yizzo, what's going on, everybody? I know I look like shit, and I feel like shit, so it doesn't really matter to me. My shirt's all fucked up and wrinkled, and I don't care. I really don't. I just pulled something out of the closet and put it on because I feel like I'm dying. So, let me do some shout-outs, and we'll get on with it because I do have to do a show because this is my job. Sally, Michael, D. Gainey, Antonino, Michael Hensley, Beefsteak Charlie, BTF Phoenix, Bobby Berberian, D. Gainey, Wyatt Earp, Joe Borsellino, Jesse Roth, Tony Benencio, and turn my mic up. That's the newest thing. It's my fucking mic now. I swear to God, I can't. My mic literally is turned up, and the audio's low. The audio's low. I don't. There's really nothing I can do. I don't know. Is this any better? Tell me the truth. Be honest. I just need to know. Sorry, guys. I feel terrible today. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. I woke up. Well, I had a rough night. Oh, my God. I can't even tell you. And then I woke up feeling like Tony Soprano when he had food poisoning. That's what I felt like. And then it was so fucking beautiful. Oh, thank you, Jesse. It was so beautiful. The weather. All right, Michael, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I am low energy. I am. Okay, Bobby. When I first went outside, it was fucking windy as fuck, and I was like, man, it's got to be something, right? It's going to be 55 degrees. It's supposed to be sunny, but it's going to be crazy wind. And then I said, all right, fuck it. I guess I'm not going to go skating because I feel like I'm going to die, plus the wind. And then I went out a couple hours later, and it felt fantastic, and the wind died down completely, and I just went to bed. I've been in bed all fucking day. I just got out of bed like an hour and a half ago. I don't even care anymore, Anthony. I'm a skater. Fuck these shirts. I triggered Pizza, huh? What's up with him? I guess I did do that show last night. Totally forgot about it, but I guess he would find that irritating. He's back, right? Like I said, his little vacation ended because I did that show. Is he mad that I disturbed his break from MobTube? It's not my fault he can't read and write, you know? He spelled witch 3 different times, W-I-C-H. One time, okay, it's a typo. 3 times, this is how you really think it's spelled. What the fuck can I do? His community tab was triggered. Oh, was it? Tony Pizza is so funny. He's just like everybody else here. You know, everybody's like this in MobTube. They're all victims. You know, Tony Pizza could talk about me all day, every day, while I ignore him for weeks at a time. And then I do one show about him, and all of a sudden I'm the bad guy. You know? He's such a fucking baby. That's why I like doing it. You know, just because I know that, like, I've been his puppet master for so long. At any given moment, I can trigger the shit out of him, you know? At any given moment. Yeah, oh, Bobby, I don't know what it is, man. I feel fucking terrible. Like, I honestly feel like I got the C word. I hope not. But that's how I feel. I was like, I had the chills. I was like shaking like a little bitch. I still, you know, had to go out like an asshole. I went to the store, and that was a big fucking mistake. So I came home and just went to bed. Felt terrible. The Simps gave him $1,000 for Christmas. Listen, I'm not surprised. He goes away. He tears them to shreds. He fucking abuses them. And he comes back and they give him a ton of money. He's got the con down. He knows how it works. You know what I mean? These breaks don't cost him money. They make him money. Thanks, Sally. Thanks. Honestly, the only way I'm alive is Advil and Tylenol every 3 hours interchangeably and still feel awful. Really, Michael? From what? Is it from, you got the C word or COVID or something? Or you just, you got other issues going on? He said he spent $500 on bull joints and said he's buying presents for himself. All right. I don't know. He's buying presents for himself. What else is new? When is he not buying presents for himself? The only thing he never does is buy something for somebody else, you know? Plus $1,100 they gave to repair his car previous. Oh yeah, Michael. Yeah, me too. You know what it takes for me to not go to the skate park on a beautiful day? Like it's the winter time. You know what I mean? Like every day is like 30 fucking degrees. So and it's been raining and snowing like crazy. So a dry day where it's 55 degrees, that's how you know I don't feel good. Because I wouldn't have missed that for the world. And even while I was sick as a motherfucker, I was thinking, I can't miss it. I gotta go. But I just couldn't do it. I didn't have the energy. He spelled intuition. He's an asshole. He bought steel-toe cap boots for another bogus job. Oh, he's got another job again? Yeah, I'm sure. War, what's up, bro? Salute. Yeah. Listen, like we said yesterday, you know, he's got the con down pat. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to play those people. He knows how to play them. You know? But again, you know, it's money that maybe Tony, I don't know. It's money that's never going to materialize into anything. You know, it'll just be him stacking up a pile of dough and over time just spending it on food and nonsense and Starbucks, you know. The only homeless guy in the world who drinks like $20 coffees. And that's it. It'll never turn into anything. He'll never make anything of it. You know? And that car is just, you know, I said this when his mother gave him the 10 grand and he bought that piece of shit, and I was right. You know, it's like, you would think, say you're a homeless person, okay, and you get money to buy a car, you are going to make sure that you get the best car possible, the most reliable car. You know, a car that there's very, very low risk of it breaking down anytime soon. But he don't give a fuck. He just buys whatever because it's not his problem. It's not his problem. It's not. It's their problem. Doesn't matter how much the repairs cost. They'll pay for it. So he really doesn't have a care in the world. He doesn't. Not a care. But yet he's miserable and he's everybody's victim. Poor Tony. Anthony, are you new? Lamb chop, steak and shrimp. Yeah. I can't even do their voice right today. Listen to me. 1,600 on repairs, he said. I have steel-toed boots. Do you? If the car breaks, you fix it, not me. Yeah. He don't care. You know what I mean? Anybody else, like, say you've been on the streets, you know, what was it, 40 years at the time? I don't know. And, you know, your mother's going to give you 10 grand. I mean, most people would be like, okay, I have to make this work for me. I have to. You know, if I'm going to buy a car, it's going to be the right car. I'll take that bitch for a test drive, take it to a mechanic, have the whole fucking thing looked at before I even consider buying it. But Tony's just like, oh, a Chrysler Sebring convertible, I'll take it. 4,800. Here you go. I'll give you $5,000. I want a good deal. That's how he negotiates. He gives more money. Does the caddy need a new axle? Is that one of the new repairs? I don't know. Tony, I'm sorry, today he said he got $25,000 RV and $7,000 Cadillac. So the value of the RV just keeps going up, and the Cadillac too, right? Wasn't the Cadillac like $1,200 or something? And then the caddy. Wait, the caddy was $1,200. The RV was $8,000, right? I'm sorry, I got a text. I got all confused. My head ain't in it, guys. Sebring, yeah, Chrysler Sebring. Oh, the car, you mean? Tony Benencio. I was in his chat once, like a year ago. I didn't really know what he was about, and after a few minutes, he called me a blowjob and a woke joke. Oh, a woke Momo. Oh. And LOL, LOL locked me in pizza jail, the Chomo section of pizza jail. He's a sick fuck. I'm sorry that happened to you, Tony. It had to be rough in there. I'm out walking the little lady. 6 drones above us. Really, Jersey girl? So, guys, these drones are still there? Because I thought it just died down now. I thought they went away. There's still drones? My God. Cadillac was free, but he said $1,600 repairs. That's another thing, you know, a homeless person wouldn't do. Well, I mean, homeless people, they're not even getting a car. But let's just say that somebody said, I'm going to give you this car, but before you can even drive it, you need $1,600 to fix it. They're going to say, you're giving me a bill. You're giving me a responsibility I didn't even have. And I can't even drive the fucking thing until I come up with all this money. And no thanks. Tony Pizza's like, my shimp will pay for it. You heard what he said in that Gunsmoke clip. You heard that shit. He said they've been sucking his dick for 3 years. He has no attachment to them. He doesn't give a fuck about them. Team Pizza ain't shit, you know? But man, they're quick to give him a G. Oh my God, only in MobTube land. They're still around? Wow. He needs a Chrysler Grand Caravan with less than 150,000 miles on it. Why that, Wyatt Earp? It's because it'll last them? What about $4,200 deposit? The RV buyers never came back. Yeah, right. A lot of people are going to do that. They're going to come give you $4,200 and just not show back up for whatever it is they're supposed to be buying. Here's $4,200 free dollars. There's somebody who's, you know, broke enough that they need to buy that piece of shit. You know, they can't even buy anything better. They got to get the fucking a camper that belonged to a homeless guy. Yeah, here's $4,200. No skin off our nose, nothing. Here's $4,200, and if we come back, we come back. If not, you keep the money. You consider it a tip. The value on the caddy is $1,500. Book value of the RV is $2,300. That's great. Holy shit. He's got $3,800 worth of garbage. $8,000 and $4,200 out of his savings. What do you mean out his savings? The $4,200 went to him, right? They gave him the deposit and then let him keep it, correct? Or do I have that wrong? That has to be what it is, right? Guys, I have like dry mouth and I feel fucking terrible. I'll be drinking a lot of water. Shoebox Tony. Fucking guy. He was going nuts today, huh? I bet. Somebody left a comment on my video and said, I hope you know the person titled in this, you know, or whose name is in the title, something like that. is obsessed with you or has a sick obsession with you. And it was the Tough Tony title. I was like, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. 12,200. That's a come up, Anthony, no doubt. Jesus, 12,200. He's so full of shit. Every story is just a lie. Oh yeah, of course, Matty G. Yeah, no doubt. We know it was all his money. Oh no, yeah, of course. Now I might, or let me give it a shot. Let me see if I can make some money on here. If not, then listen, this is my job. You know, I had every excuse in the book to take a day off, but I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Hopefully, it'll be a good day. Hopefully, it better be. Matty G. Oh my God. I read that one. He finds $8K in the woods and he gets a $4,200 deposit on a $2,000 RV. Sure, yeah. The luckiest man in the world. But here's the thing. I've said before that he is the luckiest man in the world. So I wouldn't be surprised if those things happened. They didn't. We know they didn't. But if they were going to happen to anybody, they would happen to a guy like Tony Pizza. They wouldn't happen to like some poor single mother who's struggling just to feed her children and boom, she steps on an envelope with 8 G's in it, or somebody for some odd reason just drops $4,200 on her. No, we live in a godless universe where things like that, if they were going to happen to somebody, they would happen to pure evil, like Tony Pizza. That's just the way life works. The only way to get to really, really, how do I want to word it? Like, breeze through life, have it easy, and have good things come your way, is be pure evil, be a monster, be a horrible human being. Being nice has never benefited anyone. Trust me. I know. It doesn't. It only hurts you in the end. It only hurts you. Yeah, War, I worry about me too. This ain't good. I'll be all right. I mean, I'm sure it's nothing big. Well, I hope not. I hope not. If anything, it's probably COVID. I had it twice before. I'll survive, hopefully. I just I hate wasting time, guys. I just gave somebody a speech about this. I do, a different person every day. I explain to them why you shouldn't waste time. And today I spent I don't even know, at least 5-6 hours of sleep in bed. And then I get up and I feel worse then because it's look at all that time I wasted. I could have been doing something. He thanked all his donors before he left for Christmas, now bad-mouthing his simps. But I thought they just gave him a G. He's bad-mouthing them now? Oh, see, what up? What up? You need to check your blood sugar, FBS. Oh, God, please don't say that. I probably should. Probably. Why can I hear myself breathing? It's real loud in this ear. What the fuck is that about? I don't know. Read Pizza's community page. Let me see. God almighty, I want to... I don't even know how to get to his channel. I was looking for the link somebody sent me yesterday, but it's gone, so I don't even know how to get to it. That guy Stiggs did a live from the hospital earlier today, and everyone in his chat kept asking him about a rectal exam and the results. It was pretty odd. I'm not kidding. Well, maybe... What? Did he get a rectal exam? You mean like a colonoscopy or something? The fuck? Could be COVID, but it could be also voodoo hacks sent by Shug. Shug? You mean the Christian who practices black magic?
Fuck you. I ain't getting along with any of you. I can't stand any. Look at what you've done to me. Look at you call me gay. You try to belittle me. Fuck you, you scum.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. A rectal exam. That's a weird way to put it. Unless, I don't know. Can you have like a. I don't know. Can you have like a tumor on your asshole or something? What kind of rectal exam? It's bizarre. At Prince of Park Avenue. I refuse to. Maybe I'll check. Hold on. Traeger. We love you too. I refuse to call us MobTube. I declare us FBTV. That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. I just turn it on and hear that guy talking. LOL. Oh, you hear the show? You turn on the show. That's the first thing you hear. Somebody just sent me a screenshot of his fucking community post. Yeah. I hope you're feeling well, Chris. I hope things are going good for you. Phenomenal. Yeah, I don't know, man. What can I say? The bottom line is, Jesus Christ. You hear me stuttering? The bottom line is, even if I didn't talk, even if I hadn't talked about Tony Pizza last night, he probably still would have done some lunatic show about me today and made a bunch of community posts. But is he abusing his people in the community posts? Because I love to see that. Lavanda, I would give anything, Bobby, to get that clip. Oh my God, that clip from when I was watching it live when it happened. Pizza had Shug on the phone, and of course Shug had no idea that they were live. And Shug said, "Oh, I got to 12 plants left, and my lavender plants made it through the winter." And Pizza said, "What the fuck is lavender?" Oh, that's how my wife says lavender. Why do you say it that way? You know what I mean? Tails by Diesel. Your skin is like baby powder mixed with peanut butter. Oh, okay. All right. Let me see. The only true con man on here, a pathetic liar and loser his entire life, is Fat Bald Sicilian. Yeah, between the two of us, I'm definitely the liar and loser. The only content creator on this platform, MobTube, that truly has no credibility at all, no street credibility, nothing, completely fabricated, fake, made up, is Fat Bald Sicilian. That's a fact. Except, I have like a criminal record that, pretty much confirms everything I've said about my life, and I've had people, vouch basically and say that the things I said about my life, are true, and you haven't had any of that. I must admit, Fat Bald Sicilian, all his fans are on my dick 24/7. He even uses the on my dick thing. That's new for Tony, right? Yeah. You like to steal my phrases like your fucking fruit friend, Johnny? Fat Bald Sicilian and company make so obvious that none of them ever owned a thing in life or paid for anything out of their own pockets. All of them, including Jim, are living off government checks and Social Security checks. Total R words that think they are smart. Obama Nation turkey baster kids. Obama's been out of office a long time, stupid. And didn't he just describe himself? I mean, he's the only one who never paid for a thing out of his own pocket. Doesn't he not realize that? You're literally describing yourself, Tony. The rest of us have all paid for everything out of our own pockets. Hang on, guys. All right, guys. Tails by Diesel. You guys might as well just block Tails by Diesel. He's just here to talk shit. Yeah, I'm in a cubicle. Yeah. With your mother. She's under the desk blowing me right now. Tails by Diesel. Let me read the rest of these. Tony's so fucking weird. He has no self-awareness. Like, this is literally the guy who's never paid for anything out of his own pocket. The rest of us have had jobs and businesses and, you know what I mean? Like, And Jim, what is he talking about? Jim Martin? I guarantee Jim Martin probably busted his ass his whole fucking life. You know, and now I don't know what he collects, but who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, plus, doesn't he get disability, Tony Pizza? I mean, we've established that. I'm okay without going on my live show and giving content to losers. The cards were stacked against me from the beginning. Victim, victim, victim on here, but people made it worth my time with support. No support, no pizza for you. Okay, so I'm confused. He's still bitching about money. This is from when? 5 hours ago. So I thought they gave him $1,000, you said. I don't understand. Happy New Year, Chris. Nobody told Pizza he's done. Nick is now the relevant, you mean? MobTube jerk-off. Oh, you mean Romano?
You got a big fucking problem! I eat guys like you for breakfast! Get that fucking fake steroid head off my fucking panel before I fuck his mother! Yo, my man, are you a married guy?
Tony does these long woe is me posts, then replies to people in the comments saying, you wish you had my life. He's a very confused individual. Very confused individual. And you know, Tony doesn't understand, again, like the job thing and all that. Like, he doesn't realize, like, nobody has lived like him. Nobody. Everybody else here has lived a normal life. Everybody. That might not have been normal at times, you know, but people had addiction issues, people were criminals, stuff like that. But everybody has worked and paid bills and supported families and raised kids and had, you know, girlfriends, boyfriends, spouses, whatever, everybody. Except for Tony. Tony's the only person who has yet to have ever lived in the real world, a real life in the real world. But yet he thinks he's the only one who has. It's so bizarre because, like, okay, MRE says he's not a neo-Nazi, right? But he knows he's lying. Tony Pizza says things like this, and I think that he truly believes them. It's one thing to be a liar. It's another thing to be delusional. And I can never make up my mind exactly which one he is. I think he's both. But holy shit. Romano definitely got straightened out. Yeah, oh yeah. He's supposedly starting a new job on January 6th. January 6th, what a date. Oh my God, sure he is. Sure he is. Chris Archillo, what's up, bro? Please do a quick MRE impersonation so I can go to bed. I can't just do it on cue. I first of all, I'm sick. I don't feel well. Even my pizza voice isn't coming out. Just picture a faggot talking, and that's MRE. That's the impression. You know? The man with 1,000 hand jobs. Tony Peach. Tony Peach. So this is what he did all day? So he didn't go live? All right, let me ask you again because I'm very confused, guys. Please, and I promise, in case you've been answering and I've been missing it, I will stare at the comments without moving them. Did Tony Pizza come back and get $1,000? Because in the beginning of the show, somebody said he got $1,000 from his simps. That, to me, indicated that he must have gone live and gotten money. But it appears that he's still bitching at his people for not giving him money. So, I'm confused. Bizarre. I do. The impressions are an organic process. They are. I never heard anything on him getting 1K. What was that? Why do we believe he got $1,000? Let me go up to the top. Hold on. Let me go up to the top. Who said that? Oh, I didn't even see this, Anthony. You know, you see, you got something too. Oh, you're on the NyQuil treatment. Interesting. Where was this? Guys, please donate if you can. That's what I'm here for. I need the money. I'm broke. I just saw it. I just saw it. Where did it go? Was I imagining things? His simps gave him $1,000 for Christmas. There it is. He said he spent $500, and he's buying presents for himself. Plus $1,100 they gave to repair his car previous. Okay, so previous, so that, but I still the $1,000. It made me think they gave it to him like today. He got the 600. He got 600 to 400, but said he spent 500 on bull joints and rest for himself. Oh. When did he get that, though? He hasn't gone live. I just checked, and he claims he's out of fuel and internet not working, so can't go live. He's full of shit. It's the beginning of the month soon. You know, what do we got tomorrow? And then, you know, he does this. Well, this is early. This is early. It's the end of the month. I mean, he probably just got a fuck ton of money and he's chilling. You know what I mean? He knows that the longer he stays away, the more he'll get when he comes back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he does. That's what he does. He'll take a break. He'll bitch at his audience. He'll make them feel bad because they're stupid enough to actually feel bad. And then when he comes back, they'll drop a bunch of dough on him, you know? Drager, thank you for the $1. Did I already say that? That was last week before Christmas, the 1,000. Gotcha. Before he went offline. Oh, okay. He could say he got $1 million. He also says he's homeless. Wait a minute. So they gave him $1,000 and he left and he's bitching at them the whole time? So what is he bitching about? What does he want, money being sent to him while he's not live? Well, that is what he said yesterday, right? I've been gone 5 days and nobody's called me, which means nobody donated to me. So the $1,000 wasn't good enough, Tony. $1,000 for Tony Pizza. He got $1,000 and he's bitching at his people now. You know, karma would be if those people smartened up and stopped giving him money, period. And then he has to fucking, sit back and think about, wow, how grateful he should have been because of all the money they gave him. But they won't stop. They'll never teach him a lesson. Never. Oh, it's all good, Drago. Don't worry about it. Take care of yourself right now, brother. Don't worry about me. Half of $2,000. Not bad. Yeah, half of $2,000. How he escaped the IRS all these years is beyond me because they don't care about him. Yeah, what do you mean bull joints? You mean ball joints, right? Was that busy? What are bull? Am I missing something? What the fuck is a bull joint? Is anyone in here a made guy?
Yo, my man, are you a made guy?
We'll wait and see if anyone answers. None of these donations were real. The only money he got was $300 cash from a friend in Florida who gave him old clothes. Oh, okay. All right. That makes more sense. So this is one of those situations where he always thinks getting money bothers me for some reason, him getting money. So he'll just say but then you're stupid because you make is that what happened? Like he thinks he's like getting under my skin or just like showing off? He's showing off by saying I got $1,000. Doesn't he realize that that'll make people say, "Oh, okay, he's got $1,000. He's good. Why would we donate to him?" I don't know. I wish I had all the answers. It's war. I bet you could, bro. His mom is probably letting him stay at home for Christmas. Otherwise, he'd be on. Oh, yeah. How much money do you think he's going to leave his mom's with? How much money do you think he's talking her out of right now? How much money do you think she'll give him when she realizes once again that if she doesn't give him money, he'll never leave her house? I wonder. I say $3,000 minimum. He puts pictures up of his ball joints. And a narcissist. Yeah. The fake donations came in all at once on the same night. You did well. Oh, okay. There you go. There's the answer. Yep. There's the answer. Yeah, he was probably cash apping himself money. Look, guys, look, show and show give me $600, and he didn't get nothing. They gave him $600 the day before, $300, which he said he spent on ball joints. Okay. The $1,000 is probably a paycheck for the few days he worked. Shut up, Bobby. Yeah, right. He worked. Okay. Oh, my God. There's more of a chance of Tony Pizza getting struck by lightning while winning the Powerball and getting eaten by a shark than there is of him working. You know what I mean? Pictures in his community page. Does he show the donations? How the fuck do we know he actually got them? Well, what he'll do is he'll show his Cash App screen with a certain amount of money, but usually it'll be a screenshot from a different time when he had that much, or he'll have somebody send him something and he'll send it right back. He admitted to me himself that he does that on the one fucking phone conversation we ever had. He'll do stuff like that, or he'll send himself money from a different Cash App and say, "Oh, look what I just got," under a fake profile, whatever. He's full of shit. No, of course not. No, we don't know. We don't know, Michael.
You got a big fucking problem!
There was no reason for me to play that. It just makes me happy. Radiator 1100. Yeah. Do you think he has any of these car problems? Like, is he showing anybody him getting the car fixed, or is he just collecting the money and then saying, "Oh, it's fixed"? Dixie Lee said he used to ask her to do that. Yeah, that's right. Whatever happened to her? Dixie Lee Ranch, right? Yeah. Whatever happened to her? I just spoke to him, and he said that he found $20K in the parking lot of Dunkin' Donuts. Is that right, Frank Rizzo? Yeah, he has a car, Michael. He has a Cadillac. He has a Cadillac like Bigfoot from Stern had a Cadillac. I don't know, Bobby. Old pictures of his old repairs. Oh. Guys. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm dehydrated. I don't know. Tony B, what's up? But I shouldn't be. No reason I should be dehydrated. Let's drink a lot of water while I'm sitting here. Any news on Romano? Nah, no news. I think it's going to be a while, Tony B. Has anybody checked, though? Like, if anything's changed? I wonder if anybody's checked. Let me check real quick. What should I check? What's that place called? Watkins? Watkins Jail. Nobody's going to donate tonight? Oh, man, you guys. I'm on here for nothing? The fuck? No, I'm good. I want to sign up for updates from the sheriff's office. Inmate information. What's his birth date? October 11th or November 10th? Antonino, $25 for Happy New Year to you and your family. Thank you, Antonino. Same to you and yours, bro. Same to you and yours. What is it, 10-11 or 11-10? I don't know. Anybody know? All right, I put October 11th. Oh, I put 79, I think. Motherfucker. Nah. Well, fuck it. Yeah, I fucked it all up. Oh, God damn. I got to do this over, motherfucker. I'm doing this for you guys. Oh, God. It's not one of those days where I enjoy research and shit. Bobby, $5. Thanks, Bobby. You and Antonino always come through, man. Always. I actually knew when that went off. The first time it was Bobby or Antonino, and the second time I knew it wasn't Antonino again, so I knew it was Bobby. 1978. Is it October? It's October 11th, right? I'm not a robot. $20,000 bond bound over to Superior Court. Next appearance 12/31/2024. That would be tomorrow. Superior Court Arraignment Court. 2 counts of theft, controlled property, trafficking, stolen property, second degree. No projected release date. Of course not. He's housed in Watkins Jail, floor 1, house 2, pod D, cell 3, bed 10. All right. Well, there's that. He probably isn't getting out. Well, eventually he is, just not anytime soon. Oh my God, Danny G. But here you are watching me, you fucking cocksucking dick rider. Baller, fuck off. You're not allowed back here. How dare you disappear on us like that yesterday? I've known Dixie Lee for many years now here on YT. Really? Oh, there you go. Bobby's putting up a $5 challenge for my Cash App. How you like that? But he's just going to back down from his challenge. He's got court tomorrow, yeah. Romano is just like pizza, still living off mommy. Yeah. Well, you leaving, Casey? Same to you. What, are you leaving us tonight? Baller has reappeared. He has. He didn't want to take a plea. If he would have taken a plea, he would have been out already. How you know that? What the fuck's he going to do? Take it to trial? What do you mean? Chris Capello, 1999. Happy New Year. Thank you, brother. Same to you. What, he doesn't want a criminal record because he's an act of God? He can't be an act of God if he has felonies? I'm an act of God. Oh. Are you Romano? Yeah, I'm starting to wonder, Tony B. Nah, because he's not. He's still in jail. I got a lot of shit on my mind. What's up, Chris? It's good to see you, brother. It's good to see you. Happy New Year to you and your family. Same to you, John DeLong. Nick, I want my day in court. Yeah. I mean, is he... How does Nick R. know this, that he turned... You're just saying shit, Nick R. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't know. He wouldn't turn down a plea, I don't think. He wants to get back to YouTube. That's what really matters to him. Oh, BB from VA, $5. Thank you very, very much. Nice. No, I'm not Romano. I spoke to someone. Oh, yeah? How do we know that? How do we know you ain't just saying shit? How could they offer him a plea this early? How could they offer him a deal? He hasn't even gone to fucking preliminary yet. There's no way. It's not how it works. It's not possible. It's not possible. How the fuck they gonna offer him a plea bargain when he hasn't even really been to court yet? Nah. Unless the entire so-called justice system has changed since I was last, a part of it, or at least the system. I spoke to someone very close to him. Yeah, but you're just saying, we don't know who you are, Nick. You could just be saying that. You know what I mean? Have them call me right now on my phone. Everybody has my number. It's on Nick's community page. Have them call me right now. Yeah. What if somebody called me and said, "Hey, I'm someone who's very close to Nick Romano, and Nick R1234 is telling the truth"? Baller, yo, host. I knew you didn't abandon FBS. I said your phone probably died. I don't know, baller, but I didn't like it. You just disappeared on me. If Janus grabbed the link, I'd bring Janus on. Where is he? Janus, whatever the fuck his name is. You spoke to his mother. Yeah, but how do we know that, Nick R1234? How do we know? Nick, are you Bambi? Nick R, are you Bambi? Oh, maybe Nick R is Bambi. Nick R, who are you? But you're saying they offered him a deal already. I have a hard time believing that. Yeah, but I have a hard time believing that. Someone in Nick's inner circle? Yeah, he has an inner circle. Because Bambi is the only one who spoke to her, and allegedly she loved her. I'm telling the truth. Then we'll believe you. We'll believe you if you're Bambi. Yeah, if you're Bambi, we'll believe you. Nick signed a 302. Nick R1234 doesn't sound so kosher, you don't think? Thought his mom had dementia? Yeah, I'm very confused by all this. Let me see. His arraignment court is his next fucking thing, okay? So he hasn't even been to preliminary yet. He hasn't even been to preliminary yet. They can't offer you a deal. That would be insane. That would be like saying a preliminary is where they decide if there's enough evidence in the case for the case to go forward. So why would they offer him a fucking deal? That would be like Nick saying, yeah, I'm not even going to find out if the charges are going to stick. I'm just going to take a deal. Yeah, baller, whatever you say. Bambi, call FBS if it's you and you want us to believe you. Otherwise, shut up. I don't have any reason to believe that's Bambi. Let me try this real quick. Let me look something different up. Why do we even care so much, come to think about it? Or she has the beginnings of it, but she's the one who told him he had court and he didn't believe her, but she was right. LOL. Oh, beginnings of dementia, you mean beginning stages. Can't wait for him to offer the judge a water. And the bailiff, either you guys need a water. They're going to give him probation. He said, no, fuck out of here. Probation for 2 felony theft charges. I wouldn't even be surprised anymore. Like I said, this is how this world fucking works. Scumbags like him will get probation. I would have got fucking 2 to 4 upstate. Unreal. He'll say the judge was hot like last time. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, my God. Probation. First of all, Nick himself would be better off if they put him in jail rather than probation. At least in jail, he'd be serving his time. If he's on probation, that motherfucker's going to get violated every 6 hours. You know what I mean? Like, he can't not get violated. Just what he does on here. His DUI was dropped. Yeah, but this ain't about his DUI. This is about his theft charges. All right, Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, ID number G146, blah, 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 blah. In custody, Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. Supervised pretrial supervision, custody detail. I don't know. That's old shit, I think. Michael Morris, that's possible. Your Honor, please go easy on my client as he's a lovely, lovely man. I wish I had that fucking soundbite. God damn it, I got that somewhere in a video. Oh, is that what it is? Nick R? Are they trying to get me to say, like, make it sound like the N-word? Oh. That's super clever, except, you know, it didn't sound like that when I said it, but okay. Whatever. Less talking, more doing. Let's get rid of this fucker. Your Honor, are you a made guy?
Yo, my man, are you a made guy?
I don't know what to do, guys. I think I'm going to get going. I don't feel well. I'm going to go to sleep. Let me see. Unless there's more comments, I'll talk. Keep going. But I think if Nick gets out, he's going to be on some sort of probation. There's no. It doesn't matter. Like if they give him time or they don't give him time, or you know, even if they give him time, he'll have a tail. He's going to be on some sort of probation, and it's going to be impossible for him. You know, anybody who's been on probation knows. I mean, if you got people calling probation on you, you're most likely going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And everybody on here who doesn't like him would be calling this PO. Everybody. It'll be impossible. I mean, his only way of staying out of jail will be to just go somewhere and just shut the fuck up and be silent. You know, because if he's on here... But I don't think he cares. I think Nick is one of those people that he'd rather get his word out and go to jail than have to stay silent. Even though his words are, you know, usually gibberish. Yeah, I'll go in a minute. I'm trying to give you guys as much as I can. He'll break that probation immediately. Oh my God, of course. He'll violate restraining orders. He'll fucking, he'll be threatening people. You know what I mean? He'll be threatening people all the time. I mean, he was probably threatening 3 or 4 people a day. I think he was on track at least to get to that point if he wasn't already. 3 to 4 people a day. How many restraining orders did he rack up in like a couple of months? What do you rack up? 4 or 5? It's insane. He's fucked. How do you live here? What's that from? What's that? Hey. Oh, hey, do you live here? Oh, yeah. He'll be asking everybody in the hotel parking lot of the apartment complex, hey, do you live here? He's like George Zimmerman, I told you. He's very nosy. He wants to make sure he knows everybody who lives around wherever he's at, and if not, he'll fucking threaten to stab them. And listen, I'll just say this. You can't be on probation and be on YouTube doing the shit he does. Or just even having haters or people that don't like you. You can't. It's impossible. You're just going to go to jail. 4, I think? Yeah, 4 restraining orders. It's insane. Everybody. Wonder what he eats for breakfast in jail. Oh, that's simple.
I eat guys like you for breakfast.
Yeah, he eats guys. Nick probably thinks doing a few days inside boosts his mob tube credibility. He does, and it probably will, because there's a bunch of weirdos on here, most of which have never spent 10 minutes behind bars, and they think that anybody who's been to jail is cool as fuck, and the longer they've been in there, the cooler they are. That's how they think. No, he can't control himself. Come on. He'll be on YouTube trashing the judge and the prosecutor and every fucking body. You think Gene Borello was out of control? Holy shit. My God. At least he got a few weeks clean now. Cold turkey. Well, yeah, but here's the thing, Dexter Morgan. Help me figure this out. If that DUI got charged, that means there really was nothing in his system. How is that possible? I mean, there's no other answer than he's not using drugs. But how is that possible? How is there nothing in his system? I don't know. I feel like shit, guys. Nick has been in jail for a couple of weeks and has already shanked 3 people. LOL. Tony B, it makes no sense. It doesn't. How did he not have shit in his system? We know he does drugs. He has to. What, did he just get lucky? Let me tell you something, though. And I told you guys this before. I used to take Klonopin. Prescription. I almost said subscription. Prescription. Okay, I took it, when I bought it on the street, too, but I used to have a prescription, 2 milligrams twice a day, 2 in the morning, 2 at night. And I worked at a factory at the time, that cookie factory, the one that made animal fucking crackers, okay? And I would take 2 milligrams in the morning. It would help me sleep because I worked third shift for years, okay? Then at night, I would take 2 milligrams at my job, okay? And I had such a fucking tolerance. It didn't do shit. It didn't even make me drowsy. It didn't really make me feel anything. But it would help me sleep if I took it right before sleep, just cause. But it didn't, you know what I'm saying? It didn't make me tired. Like if I just took it and I wasn't trying to sleep, it didn't make me have to go to sleep. So I took it one night at work and I got a little tiny accident with an electric pallet jack, an extended electric pallet jack that I was riding on. And I got sent to the hospital for a drug test. Now I said, I'm done, because I took the Klonopin like I don't know, maybe an hour before the accident, something like that. Plus, I had Klonopin in my system around the clock for months, okay? It didn't show up. And I said to the nurse, because they can't say anything, I said to the nurse, how is it possible that I just took Klonopin and it didn't show up in my urine? And she said, I don't know, but if you have a tolerance for something, like in other words, if your body is used to it, and you have a pretty fast-moving metabolism, if it's not a certain level, like if you don't have a certain amount in your system, it won't show up. So that's most likely what it is, because you take it so often. Maybe if you had 8 or 10 milligrams in your system, it would show, if you took that right before the accident, it would show up. But the 2 milligrams isn't showing up. So I went back to work and I kept my job. So anything is possible. I will say that. Yeah, I know, Dexter, but what if that was weed? Could it have been? And how did the weed not show up in his system then? What? Maybe he's just lucky. I don't get it. Maybe he's like Ozzy, where he's done so many drugs he's permanently wasted but pisses clean. Maybe. Had to be a machine malfunction. He's a walking skeleton. True. And who knows, maybe, I don't know, if they sent the blood work out, maybe it isn't back yet, and that's why it got dropped with prejudice, meaning that, they can reinstate the charges. I don't know. Forget bats? What does that mean? Weed doesn't. He's tweaking out of his mind. Yeah, well, that's another thing. I mean, weed mellows you out. It doesn't make you insane like that, you know? That's like meth or... even Coke doesn't do that. I mean, at least I don't think so. It never, did it to me. Never. Not even in the beginning when I first started doing Coke did it make me act like that. I would geek out, but I would like sit still and just be freaking out. You know what I mean? I'd have to fucking drink myself, down. But I was never like running around in circles. I couldn't. My heart was already out of control. But I guess it's different for everybody. Fatbald Italian at Gmail, baller. Not Sicilian, Italian. Fatbald Italian. I'll give you my number. Just email me. Would it depend on what they test for? If it's for a DUI, they should test for everything. Everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it would, Jesse, but they would test for weed. They would test for everything. I know people that got DUIs that hadn't smoked weed in days, but it's in their system. If you have enough of it in your system, they'll just say you were high. You know what I mean? It's bullshit. He smoked a lot of weed on live. Like around that time. Yeah, baller. I remember one time, I smoked weed like 7-8 times my whole life. And one time I smoked some, and driving home, I was putting my turn signal on every time I went around a curve. It's fucked up. Dexter Morgan, $5. Happy New Year, free Luigi. That's right, Dexter. You feel the way I do, right? Fuck Brian Thompson, free Luigi. I saw a thing somebody sent me yesterday. I'll post the link in the community post if I remember. It was a woman who worked at United Healthcare and quit because of their practices, And she talked about how they trained them to deny claims. And it was literally like they were ordered to. You know what I mean? Like she told a story. It was like 4 claims. There was, she wanted to pay out on all 4 and they wouldn't allow her to. And then there was one they told her they would pay out on. And as soon as she tried to pay out on it, they denied it. In the computer, they wouldn't allow her to pay out. It's just crazy. Like when you listen to the shit about that fucking company, I mean, finally she quit. She quit. It was something, a woman was trying to get hospice for her husband or something. And they turned her down. And that was it. The woman quit. Yeah. We're on the right side of it, Dexter, for sure. I would have thought the Active Guard Bureau would regularly test people. Obviously not. No. Guess not. If you're an active God, you don't necessarily get tested. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to get going just because I got other shit I have to take care of tonight. Stephen Cordell, $15 for match. I'll stay on a few more minutes. Stephen Cordell said match, and he is one of the biggest sponsors of this show. It's good to see you, Stephen. Happy New Year to you and your family, brother. $15 match. Let's see if anybody matches it. But I don't know. Listen, when it comes to Nick, we'll see what happens. I want to wish you steroid heads a happy New Year. Same to you, Chris Parks.
Get that fucking fake steroid head off my fucking panel before I fuck his mother.
Who says something like that before I fuck his mother? Like as if his mother's there and he's getting ready to fuck her. You know what I mean? Dexter Morgan, did you see the mugshot of the United Healthcare CEO? Media conveniently omitted it, but if a black kid is caught jaywalking, they post his mugshot everywhere. The mugshot of the CEO? Well, I agree with you there about the black kid and stuff. Yeah, no doubt. But the CEO had a mugshot from what? From what? I got to wait around for the answer to this one. Everybody should post that everywhere. They are... Oh, he's arrested. Oh, that's right. No, I don't think so, Tony B. Well, listen, that's the thing. I'll get into that for a second and then I'll go. They fucked up completely with this. What they've shown is that, it's exactly why Luigi killed the guy in the first place. It's because you can commit murder from behind a computer thousands of times a year, and it doesn't make a difference. You get bonuses and incentives, and you get paid more. That's your punishment for murder. You know, is that you get rewarded in reality. Your punishment is a goddamn fucking reward. If you kill somebody on the street, no matter who they are, it's a different fucking story, right? Well, unless they're part of the 1%. If you kill the 1%, this is what happens. And he killed the 1%. He killed, somebody who's filthy rich and runs a huge company, and he's a very powerful man. And you can't do that. And that's what they've proven. They proved that Luigi was right. That this is we live in a society where there's first class and second class citizens. Okay, and if you're a second class citizen, nobody gives a fuck what you do or what happens to you. But if you're one of the 1%, and anything happens to you, the person who's responsible for it is going to suffer and pay no matter what. No matter what. Maybe I'm not articulating this the best because my head is in a fog right now, but you know what I'm saying. They want to give this guy the death penalty. Okay? Not one school shooter in history ever faced the death penalty. Not one school shooter. But they want to give this guy the death penalty. So, but they're proving what everybody's always suspected all along, is that if you are one of them, if you are one of the rich and powerful, you are special, okay? And you are more important than every other average, everyday citizen. You just are, If this guy would have walked up behind any New Yorker and shot him in the back of the head, it might have been a blurb in the newspaper for one day, but most likely not. You would have never even heard about it, Unless you were related to the victim or something, you probably would have never even knew it took place. But he killed the wrong person, But listen, he knew that was going to be the case. He's not a stupid person, and he did it anyway, so... he made a joke playing the healthcare CEO. What are you talking about, Tony B? They said he denied 10,000 life-saving treatments. That's not murder? Of course it is. It's absolutely murder. He deserved to die. He did. UHC is an actual death panel. Well, it's funny, guys. I didn't even tell you this. But remember, before this shit, and I'm not saying that this is in any way related, but I want to believe it is. Remember I told you like a month or two ago that my insurance notified me, WellSpan notified me that I was going to have to find all new doctors because United Healthcare did not renew their contract with WellSpan. And because of that, I was shit out of luck. My whole team of doctors I couldn't see anymore. Well, it might have been like last weekend. Shannon was scrolling on her phone through the news and boom, WellSpan United Healthcare renewed their contract with WellSpan. So, is it related? Most likely not, but I like to believe it is. Just like Blue Cross Blue Shield was going to do the thing with the, anesthesia and cut off after a certain point they weren't going to pay. And the day after Luigi killed the guy, they changed their mind. So... is there going to be change? We certainly don't know yet, but there may already have been. I don't know. Yeah, boardroom decided whether you live or die. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt. We'll get into this another time. I got to get going, guys. But I have a lot to say on this issue. Maybe we'll do a Luigi. So, thank you for everything. I love you all. And until next time, salute.